Morning. Money.
Yo,
What's happening, bro?
Black Friday sale is on. Are you buying?
Yeah, I've already bought it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You feel rich now?
Yeah, baby. Costs a lot.
All prepared for the bull run?
Yeah, man. For sure.
Hey, morning, Rick.
Good morning, Expectus.
Would you like to hear something I'm working on?
Yeah, far away.
How much did it cost you, if I may ask? In India, it is roughly 21,500, which is, that means how many dollars in Australia?
Well, in Australian dollars, it just cost me, let me see, $368.93. So basically $370 Australian, which means $217 US. Because our economy is doing quite poorly, our rate, exchange rate.
Oh, no, it's costing me $252. USD.
It's costing you $250 to do premium?
Yeah,
To do
252.
Yeah.
For premium, right?
Yep.
Damn, it feels so much, but when you lose in trades and like thousands, it doesn't matter. Like that time, you don't worry. It's like fuck it. Yeah.
Where am I gonna put the Discord thingamajiggy? Where people talk. Maybe over here. I'm gonna try it down here for this stream. Even though it's kind of blocking XLM's chart a little bit. I'll try it in the bottom left.
Oh, you set up the screen and all.
Yeah, I got the 8. Yeah, I got the 8 split going on now, so you can keep an eye on 8 different things now.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah. But it's streaming in Discord as well.
Good morning.
Morning.
All right,
Oh,
Rick,
look who's here, the rich boy.
Rick, I just dropped it in general. You want to check
Okay.
it out? Let me know what you think.
What's up, brother?
Will this be? Oh, this is an audio thing. It'll just come up through my YouTube stream if I play it.
What up?
It's not copyright, is it?
That's cool. Share it with
What
your
up?
YouTube stream.
Okay.
It's not copyrighted or anything.
Is it a music? Is it a song or something? Is it?
It's something I'm working on. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll play it.
Dude, crazy.
Yes, sir.
You know what's the funny part? We are back to the point where we were in March. Remember April, before that dump happened?
Yep.
In terms of the portfolio price and everything, value.
Yeah. But it's because I bought more. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yours is different because you also bought cheaper, right?
Yeah, mine's significantly higher. Some of these small caps are running, man. The last couple days, really picking my portfolio up, man.
Yeah. That's why I was asking. That's why I was asking that question yesterday about dry powder, because remember last time I didn't have much and then it dumped fucking. I mean, I lost almost 50K in that.
Yeah, I believe it. I got some dry powder. It's always good to have dry powder, but this party's just getting started, man.
I just read something about dry powder somewhere. It's like, I mean, if you keep dry powder and then the dip doesn't happen, it's like a missed opportunity. You know?
Yeah, there'll always be an opportunity, though. There's an opportunity always presents itself. You might just have to wait, you know?
That's why it's good to have 10%. That's what I'm thinking, even though I'm still in the red. But it somehow doesn't agree, man. You know? I mean, overall I'm in the red, but I'm not going to sell points that I'm in the red. But
You're only in the red because of the futures, though, right? If you disregard the money you lost in futures, then you're in the green, right?
not really. I mean, I'm 10-20% down still.
Gotcha.
And that's what I mean. Last time also I was waiting for that one little push, you know, one more week, and then I would have been, you know, sorted.
Right.
Still, that 1 week is like still there. That Thanksgiving weekend and all, maybe, you know, one more week. I mean, at least, if not more. I also seeing the funding fee, this and all. I mean, last time it was crazy high, the funding fees.
Yeah, it got hot really quick. They're steady liquidating people, though. You can tell that they have an active team that whatever they can do in order to watch the books as much as possible, they're doing. I mean, they're getting more liquidations right now from both sides than they have, you know, basically all year.
I mean, I read somebody's tweet that said that, you know, what pump we saw in the altcoins was just the big boys positioning themselves. I mean, the real pump has not even started.
I agree. They got to get into price discovery somehow. It's coming. It's a when, not an if. A lot of these things are going to go right into price discovery.
Just a thought. I noticed Bitcoin dominance is coming down and Ethereum's starting to pump, and it's climbing up the list in volume on my exchange.
Yeah, ETH is looking good, man.
Alt season may be upon us soon.
Yeah, anywhere from now to the next few months, I think you should definitely see dominance roll over a bit.
What you think, Rick?
Yeah, man. I think it's only a matter of time before the rest of the like the next phase takes off. There will be these rests, these like type of rests along the way. It's not just going to be up every day for 9 months. It's going to be full of drama. There's going to be pullbacks. There's going to be all sorts of things. Because all of them have been like that. All bull markets are similar. Like they have these violent drawdowns. They're very, very crazy.
But right now, I mean, at present, this week kind of a thing, a lot of people are expecting a retrace, to buy cheaper, or because we move so fast that everybody kind of is not bullish yet. You get what I'm saying? I'm talking particularly about this week.
Well, yes. And even this pullback that we've endured right now, like, okay, let's measure that. What is that? All-time high to the lowest it got 3.87%. That's not even a pullback, man. It's not. It's consolidating.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing wrong
And the
with what
early
it's doing right now. It's still bullish as hell.
and the early before that,
Before that, let's see. This is probably a high magnitude drop as well from this high here, which was the all-time high at the time. It crashed backwards 7%. So that's not even that steep, really. Now, because the price is so high, the magnitude of the drop looks smaller percentage-wise. But the more expensive Bitcoin gets, like, you know, it'll be dumping $10,000, and that will only mean like 10%. Or at some point, it might even just mean 5%. A $10,000 drop might only mean a few percent. There's a 9.22.
Yo, Rick, when I asked you what you thought, I meant, what did you think about the track?
Yeah, I liked it. It was awesome. Very nice. High energy. It's good stuff.
Pretty weird
yeah,
sounds, huh?
Yeah, that's great. What software did you use to make it?
The two main synths that I used to program that were Nord Lead and Access Virus TI Snow.
Oh, wow. But yeah, like looking at the drops, the corrections that we've had so far. I'm just zooming out on the daily. Like, let me just hide the lines here for a second. You can see that we're still on this violent up move. Like, we're so marked up right now. We have not even done a pullback really. We've bought some time. You know, maybe on a lower time frame, like the hourly. There seems to be some, you know, pullbacks. But no way have we seen proper, like, corrective moves yet. And I'll show you what I mean by corrective moves. Let's jump on the daily and go back. Look at this one. This was a corrective move in the middle of the cycle. There was like 3 good ones on the way up to the 65k top. Some pretty gnarly corrections. And then in the 2017 cycle, it was like, let me get a different chart. Let me get the index chart. So in the 2017, 2016, if I go logarithmic as well, you can see along the way, like there's pullbacks along the way, and all those pullbacks.
what kind of percentage of those pullback? Any of those, because they all look similar kind of.
These were big. These were like, because the price was so low, like so much lower. Everything here is below 20 grand. So these pullbacks were heavy, like 36%, 40%, you know what I mean? 30 to 40%. But that's because the market was so like cheap back then. And any move was higher magnitude. Kind of like what the alts do right now, like they're of higher magnitude because of how cheap they are. The bigger and more expensive something gets, the performance goes down. Like Bitcoin right now, like the more expensive Bitcoin gets, the less it performs from a percentage standpoint. So this is why alts are so attractive, because they move heavier, like they move faster. You get.
Have you seen most of the alts on the monthly, and the RSI is at the bottom and just started to curl up?
Yes, which means there is still so
Yes,
much
sir.
potential there. Like if you haven't gotten into a lot of altcoins, or you feel like you've got powder that you need to deploy and you want to get positions, there's still time. There's still plenty of market available to look for, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I still have buys on my other account from like what is that? AVAX. I bought it like at some $100 and some dollars, man. 150 or something. 120
Yep.
or 150.
I don't know if you can see my screen or not, Hirain, but I made this about 2 weeks ago now. But this was ranking performance of all the a lot of these cryptos. So obviously Popcat, Sui, Tron, Pepe, and BNB had already come up real close to their all-time high. So there's not much performance left to go until they reach all-time high. Whereas these ones, like ICP, Axie Infinity, XYO, DOT, Silly, Matic, IMX, XLM, like well, not so much XLM anymore, but these have so much performance above them to come back to all-time high. So these are like more worth looking at as options, less so these ones, if that makes sense. Because these have already left the station, like these are already well on their way back to all-time highs.
Yeah,
So
but I think Pepe has
still dipped. Yep.
Pepe. If you look at Pepe is like at what 6-7 billion market cap versus a Doge which is sitting at a 50-60 market cap.
Yeah.
And Pepe is the biggest on Ethereum, so at least the 10x from here.
And the thing with some of these alts is they haven't seen a bull market yet. Like Pepe is a good example. Pepe's never been in a bull market. This is its first bull market, so we don't know its true potential for all-time highs yet. Tron has been around the block like many times. Like it's already seen at least 3 bull markets. So the fact that it's up so close, if not, it's probably already in price discovery, is like, wow, that's a very like high. It's performed high already, which means if you're buying into it now, you're basically buying into potentially buying into toward the top of things that have already come up so far. Like don't chase the green, don't chase the high performers. Look for value. Like you want to, and there's still a lot of value out there in the market. There's still things that haven't picked up, and they will. And I think they've still got potential.
You don't have FTM in this. I'm offended.
No. Yeah, this list is only a brief list of things that were getting thrown at me when I was building it. People were saying, "Oh, what about this? Oh, what about that? What about this?" There's thousands of altcoins. There's like, we know this. There's like hundreds and hundreds of altcoins.
Yeah, but Phantom always runs in a bull run. And Phantom, Gala.
Yep.
So, I mean, a lot.
It's not hard to create this list. It's just you'd have to update it often because all of these figures would be outdated now because it's like 2 weeks old. I know that XLM and XRP may not be in the green here anymore. They may be like in the yellow or something like that, you know what I mean? Because they've already done a whole bunch of performance since the last time I made that. Since I made that. But yeah, man. There's ways to see, like... Another way to do it is to go onto CoinMarketCap. Open up the filters. Well, actually not the filters, customize. You want to customize what you see on the screen. And what you can add is like a year-to-date performance filter. So we'll put that like next to the market cap or something, right? And you go apply, and then this is the top 100. So it's page 1 of CoinMarketCap, right? These are all the top, this is the biggest 100 cryptos on the market. Now year to date, PopCat has been the highest performing in the top 100. Then Mantra, then Mogcoin, then WIF, then Pepe, right? So if you range it the other direction, then you start picking out the ones that haven't really run yet. They're actually down year to date. Like Injective, Quant, WorldCoin, Matic, Optimism, EGLD. Like these things are good projects. Like they're not quote unquote shit coins. There's Atom, IMX, Ape, Axie Infinity. Like these things have done well in the past and will likely see some performance in this bull market, but they just haven't moved yet. And that's what this is all about. This is why we're looking at the year to date. And if you can even do the 60-day, like Helium, HNT, FET, Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, Tau, Casper, Immutable, Arweave, Dai, Monero, Core, Rune. Remember Rune? Rune's only come up 11.75% year to date, and only 2.3% in the last 2 months. So let's have a look at its chart.
Can you add market cap as a filter to that also?
Yeah, it is a filter in there. So it's this here, market cap. So market cap is obviously just going to rank things 1 till 100, right? Because this coin market cap ranks things by market cap by default. So obviously Bitcoin's number 1, then Ethereum, then Solana, then BNB, then XRP, so on and so forth. I'll put a link to B's Discord in the YouTube chat for those who are interested. Hopefully this link still works. I'll just say free to join Discord. And we'll pin that to the top. And guys, if you haven't done it already, please hit the like button. See if we can get some more people to come through and see the stream. All right, so let's close that.
So, are you buying anything new?
I'm gonna do a bit of a scan and see if there's anything that's like looking good and inviting. Because I don't want to buy things that are hot. I want to buy things that are facing a setup, you know.
What about you? Just said Rune. What about Rune?
Yeah, I'll definitely have a look at Rune. The SPY pre-market is up, by the way, guys. This might be why we see a bit of optimism at the moment in crypto, because I think we've picked up a little bit. Yeah, you can see pre-market's up. Dogecoin has been toying around with 43 cents, 43. Bitcoin, it came up and tested this yellow line here, which is $98,500. And if I go full screen, that yellow line is a previous top. So at the moment, it's kind of swing failing above that previous little top there. But it does look like an inverse head and shoulders as well. See that? It's doing that. We just need that neckline breakout. But we may have to wait until the stock market opens for the day before we can sort of see the true move of the day kind of thing. Yeah, I am optimistic. I think this week's going to be good. I'm always an optimist though. That's nothing new. Anyway, I'm going to put this full screen. It's my last day of work tomorrow, and then it's the weekend. So this is effectively, it's my Friday tomorrow. So, but I do have to be up early for that. So I'm just gonna let the stream run full screen with the 8 cryptos there. But yeah, I've got 2 days coming up that I've got off here, Rain. So I'll go through and scan things that are good, like good projects that have potential. I'll quickly do a couple. Let me do a couple before I go to bed.
You're sleeping so early? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, 10:14 p.m. Well, I just have to be up at 6, and I'm already tired, so that's why.
You're not gonna be up for the market open?
I'll be on my phone, but I'm gonna be in bed. I need to lay down. Phantom. Let's have a look at Phantom on the weekly. Okay, so Phantom is dealing with its first Fibonacci retracement test, which is the 236. So there's still, you can see how much space there is between where price is and the previous all-time high. So there's a lot of space there. We want that. We want to look for things that have a lot of room to move
And they're coming out
as
with
a trade.
Sonic next month.
Yeah. So they got something coming up. That's,
that's
excellent. What about ENJ? Remember ENJ? That's like I'm pretty sure that's a gaming crypto.
Oh yeah. What?
Yep. Even better. Look at that one. Look how like discounted that is from its former glory. If you're concerned, like, so not only apply this value thing, like the technical setup thing, and finding what's cheap, but also couple that with a bit of research on what you're about to buy. If you're looking to buy things, you know, do a bit of digging, do a bit of research, and see, okay, have these guys abandoned this coin? Like, is the dev team still there and developing on it? Because that's kind of important. You want to make sure that it's got some kind of hope that it'll come up in the bull market.
This was crazy's favorite coin once upon a time.
Okay, VeChain has picked up a little, so there's signs of life there, which is awesome. To come back to even just this high over here, I don't know if that's the all-time high, but if to come back to that's 336%. Non-levered, like non-leveraged. But yeah, man, I just like click through the watch list. See, look, this bonk is in price discovery already. So that's kind of like you've missed the boat there. As far as looking for good value, I don't think bonk is good value here. You know, there's better cryptos to ride than bonk. But if you're in bonk already, hang in there, like, because it's going like pretty damn strong up. Hot.
What do you think of Book of Meme?
Book of Meme, Bome. Let me have a look. Bome. Yeah, Bome's good because it's only new. It's only been out for, what is it, like 37 weeks? That's not very long. That's not even a year. It's still really figuring out. I think it's found its low. Like, this seems pretty reliable because it's triple bottomed at this level here. So that, I feel like that's a pretty, you can count on that being a support. And what it's doing now is it's actually showing signs of growth.
For a while, and it hasn't fluctuated in price in so long.
Yep.
It's
so
just
I think
holding the same.
Yeah, it might take time, but I think, yeah, Bome has a lot of upside potential as well. Like, but yeah, just go with that. You've seen how I do it. I just go onto a coin, jump out onto a really high time frame, like the weekly or even the daily, and zoom out. And you just want to get a whole scope, a big picture of everything that you can, and see
Have you
where
looked at
it's.
Bome's website and what it's all about?
I can, but I'm just going to keep scanning for now. Give me a second.
Yeah. Keep doing that, but check it out later, man. It's pretty cool. They're trying to store immortalized memes on blockchain.
Nice. Well, that's cool. That's good. Bond.
It's cryptic. It's weird. It's like a puzzle.
I'm just gonna click through these. Bond, BSV, BSW. Look how, like, this looks dead in the water, right? But it could be a sleeper. Like, this could pop up. You'd have to look into it. Bitcoin, obviously, price discovery. C98. We know that's been higher in the past. C98 coin. That's very low. That's like not even, you know, that's not even like 3% up from the bottom. CELO, CELO, CELR, CFX. See how many things are still low? CHR, what was that one? I remember that. And then Chili's, I remember that being like a NFT type thing. CKB, Combo. Comp, I know that Comp is something that Matches is always shouting out. And even that is at good value, I think, Comp. Core, Coty. Like, this is a really long list, by the way. There's shitloads of coins in here. You said Rune. You want to check out if Rune is still of good value? 4chain. Yeah, man. Like, there's a lot of activity on Rune still. Get rid of this. it's been volatile, but there's no like clear trend in respect to that section of the chart. But if you zoom in more locally on the daily chart, there's definitely an uptrend there. Like, there's no question about it. You don't have to draw lines to see that. But you've got higher lows and higher highs, so that's growth. And it's turned a corner. This is the corner. The downswing turning to an upswing. Like, that's plain and simple. So it's on a growth pattern. So this is all like big swing. This is hunting out swings, like looking for things to swing and be in for weeks to months, right? It's a total different story when you're trying to day trade, when you're trying to find things to, you know, trade on that are getting momentum and volume at the time. We know last week that XLM had a lot of volume coming in, so that would have been really hot to trade, like really rewarding, right? Right now, I think it's sort of chilling. It's consolidating. There's a bit of a triangle going on. There's definitely a top side, like a trend line here, like an angle. Nice and uniform. The bottom side's a little less defined. It's hard to sort of decipher like what this is going to be all about, but this could end up being something like this. Or it may even become like a falling wedge on a higher time frame, you know? If you get that. I might even just leave these lines here to see if it eventuates to that. But yeah, it's still early to call what this is gonna become. It could become like a triangle, something more like that. You know? Link up all the tops and bottoms and then it breaks out later on. Or it could spend time, you know, in a wedge, and then, you know, it pops out, back tests the top of the wedge, and then goes up. But the point, all these patterns, by the way, the main element to it is the trend lines. You want to track the trends and see if things are conforming to a trend or if they're breaking the trend. And if you're a breakout trader, that is what you're keeping your eye on. You want to look for that breakout. So when price eventually pops, I don't doubt it will. I don't doubt that it won't, I mean. But yeah, once it pops out, you know that something has shifted. Especially if it comes to back test the top edge and then find support. That's, you know, pivoted back into an uptrend. So got XLM putting it twice. All right. Yeah, let's go back to the multi-view. There we go. So Ethereum's actually doing okay. Ethereum's on an uptrend right now. XLM and XRP have been consolidating sideways. Peanut and Moon Deng have been pulling back in the last couple of hours. Same with Doge. Shiba's not too bad. Shiba's is a little bit more like uptrendy, like Ethereum. I think Shiba is still on Ethereum. I don't know. There was talk of them wanting to branch off and become their own, like create their own blockchain. But at the moment, I think they're using the ETH protocol. Maybe someone knows better than me at that, but that's vaguely what I understand. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that for a bit. I'm not gonna be at my computer, but I'll leave this running. But I'll be on voice still. I'll be on voice. Just chill.
Morning, people. Questione. Anybody use Gemini?
Damn, what are y'all? Just sleepy this morning or what? You quiet?
Yeah, they
Man,
have
I was
been
looking
pretty
for. So crazy. I signed up for Binance US. I gave them my address, my social, my phone number, right? Because that's what they require to register. And then after I gave the Chinese my social and all that, they said, "Oh, sorry, you can't use us. You live in New York."
Yep. You can't use Binance. You don't want to use Binance US anyway because there's no liquidity on there. You want to use
Yeah.
Coinbase, brother.
Yeah, but I want to. Unfortunately, what I want to do is integrate a trading platform with TradingView, trade off TradingView, and Coinbase is not linkable. My three choices are basically Webull,
Kraken.
Kraken. You
No,
cannot
bro.
link. You cannot
Bro,
link Kraken. You can't link. The only one I can do is Gemini.
Bro, BitUnix. It has the
Gemini's
best
not bad.
BitUnix actually has all the pro features of TradingView for free. VBR, all the candles. You can place your orders right off of the chart using the TradingView method. You just click.
Anybody have
the
experience
lines
with
It's really nice.
with Gemini?
It's way better than Gemini, dude.
No,
It's
I don't know. Gemini, Webull.
if I did want to link something to TradingView, because TradingView is what I want to do.
Gemini's
Looks
fine,
Oh, I
man.
see what you mean.
Expect
You
us
wanna
to
link it
share
to
in
TradingView.
that's a Chinese exchange, the one that he's talking about, just like a lot of us use for futures. But if you want something that's based in the US and that is like by the books, quote unquote, then Gemini's fine, man. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
Gemini.
I'm looking at the charts for some of the Gemini. It looks like they have liquidity.
Yeah, I don't think that they're gonna have as many options on Gemini. I'm not sure. I haven't been on there in a long time, but I imagine that they're
I just
they're
went
fine
through
though.
and looked. They got obviously Bitcoin, ETH, Doge. They do have XRP, Pepe, Sol, AMP, Sand, Matic, Shib, Link, Uni. The only one that I don't see here is XLM. Yeah, XLM is not available on Gemini for whatever reason. Oh, good. They got Popcat. I've been wanting to trade that. Well, I guess I'll sign up for some Gemini and throw them some cash and see how they do. Some of the reviews are not good, though.
Gemini's only problem was with their earn program, but they reimbursed me 100% on that.
Be better if you have a what you listed.
Mr. XCOM, thanks for the note there, but I don't think you can use Webull in New York.
Weeble's gonna have super limited options as well. You're gonna get like
Yeah.
maybe 10, 15 on there.
BitUnix is really good, man. I highly suggest it.
Right. No, see, I appreciate all the suggestions, but the only thing I'm trying to do is link it with TradingView. That's it. So if it's not linkable with TradingView and it's not legal in New York, then
Well,
that's
here's
not what
the
I
thing
want to do.
about it is the trading view that's built into it. It's the same as your pro. If you were to upgrade to pro trading view, that's
Right.
my point. It trades the exact same way. I mean, you don't even have to touch the.
And what is it called again?
Interface. You can do everything right off of the chart, like TradingView.
What's it called again? What exchange?
BitUnix. Just check it out and see if you like the interface.
BitUnit?
Yeah, but it still doesn't make it legal in New York, though. It's like there's
Yeah,
so
I can't imagine.
No,
so
but
It doesn't
limited
sound like
there.
something that's...
It doesn't matter if it's legal. They don't bother you or shake you down when you sign up, and there's no KYC.
All right, yeah, I'm not going to do it if it's not. allowed in New York. All right, so it looks like New York, the only thing residents in New York are really allowed to do is Coinbase, Kraken, Robinhood, Crypto.com, and eToro as of October 2024.
That's
So
so
that,
weird. Why
Oh,
you
great.
why you specifically like?
I don't know what. Oh, and Gemini.
Why New York specifically? That's so weird. I mean, that's like home of Wall Street. What's up with that?
I don't know.
I mean, Texas is a lot of the same. Texas only allows a few exchanges, and you can't even trade certain cryptos there.
And everybody was saying this is a free country, free market and capitalism.
Every
right?
state is different. It's different than the country.
There's no reason why the shit should be illegal, but maybe once we get some good regulation, it won't be.
Yeah, I think that's the likely solution.
I know why it's illegal. Because Gary Gensler has a very small penis.
Well, it's mainly, I think, because of the taxes, right? They don't want you ducking taxes. They want you to make your money here and pay your taxes here.
Yeah, because it's all they want you for.
Yeah, kinda. But it's still fucked up because you got to pay taxes anyway once you off ramp. The only way you can really off ramp, unless you're doing some weird loophole shit, is to go to a centralized exchange that you're KYC through in order to withdraw. You know. So you still pay your taxes. They still get a chunk.
I just send small amounts of Bitcoin whenever I need money to my Cash App. And it's small amounts, so it's small enough the Cash App doesn't report.
Yeah, but isn't it the total? Because at the end of the year, it's kind of just like the sum.
Yeah, it's small enough that it still can stay under radar.
I thought if the sum was greater than 600 in a year, that you had to report it through a 1099-B or whatever.
I guess. I mean, there's a law in the IRS books that literally says that they can only tax you if you're working overseas or abroad. They're not even supposed to be able to tax you if you're in the United States. This guy actually called him out, worked for the IRS, called him out, quit paying taxes. The IRS sued.
That's bold.
Him.
I don't recommend that.
The IRS sued him. He took him to court, and he cited that law in the IRS code, and he won. He beat the IRS. They settled him out, and part of his settlement was he wasn't allowed to talk about it anymore. So
There goes Michael Saylor buying more Bitcoin. 5.4 billion he just bought this morning.
Basically, he can never sell, right? Because if he sells, he'll crash the market.
Yeah, if he sold it all at once, it would definitely affect the market. That's for sure. But he wouldn't market order it. He'd probably do it OTC. He definitely ain't looking at selling anytime soon if he's buying at 97,000.
Yeah, but what is he gonna, if that's the thing, right? What if there's a bear cycle, which everybody thinks there will be one? What happens then?
What happens with
Since
Saylor?
if he's buying at 97, I'm pretty sure he's gonna keep buying even higher up. But if you're looking at a bear cycle, what happens to
Yeah.
it then?
Well, I mean, the only thing that we have to go off of is what he did in the previous bear cycle, which was just buy more.
He's a goat.
He's a legend.
Yeah, I remember everybody used to make fun of him. Now they love him. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was like, oh, Michael, sell a bot, sell, quickly sell.
Right. Just goes to show you once again, the long term always wins, man. Always.
So what's Kramer's take this week? You know, he's been so wishy-washy.
He said Bitcoin is a buy last week. And then we corrected 4% or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think he just rides the trends. I don't think he even knows what he's talking about half the time.
Seems
He's
like
from
it.
he's from Clive's generation.
Yeah. They might be Pizza Brothers.
Yeah, he's something, man.
I remember. I think this or probably a month later is the part when I came in the cycle 4 years back or 3 years back. This stage.
Yeah.
That's about the time I came in too.
Yeah, I came in and then I was making money and I was like, oh, this is ridiculous. I'm just putting money and it does, So I started putting more and more and more and more and fucking finally it busted me.
I did exactly the same thing. I think I doubled my, because I was new to it. I doubled it. It kind of topped out, and I'm like, okay, well, it's starting to go down a little bit. And then it went way down, and then it went way down, and then it went to the bottom. But I kept buying as it was going to the bottom and held on, and now I'm riding it all back up to new tops.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. I mean, that's the unfortunate thing that I didn't have work and I didn't have money to put in. So I had to like rotate, keep bloody trying to be cute all the time. But if you have a steady income coming in, it's the best thing to do, man. Otherwise, I mean, people who were doing what you were doing, you would be in the green, like already like a long time back.
Yeah, finally, about 90% of mine's in the green now.
I'm saying overall, you must be much, much better off in the green, right?
Yeah, my Bitcoin price is like 30. My Solana's like 90 something.
I mean, that was the good thing about Crispy's strategy of having a lot in only a few coins or randles. Is they got lucky that those ran, and they didn't have to suffer the whole market cycle of it going up and then 30-40% down, and then which is what's gonna keep happening for the next 8-9 months, right? I mean, that anxiety and that, because it went up in 1 month only the way it went up. Hats off to them, man.
Now, I did look at my portfolio and look back at how long I've had things and how much they've moved. A lot of the meme stuff and some of the things I'm like, I've been holding this for a long time and it hasn't done a whole lot. So I just I dumped a few into projects that were really running off. So
Which ones did you dump?
oh, I'd have to go back and look. I think I did it a couple weeks ago, just trying to ride up the new trends.
What have you been buying lately?
Been buying more AIOZ. Mostly just adding to my bags that were, not in profit. Just kind of lowering that, and it's a lot of ETH stuff, ARB and
Have you got Lido, LDO?
No, I haven't looked at it.
Okay, that's the Ethereum. If you stake on ETH, you get paid in Lido or something like that. You know. How are you gonna handle it, Wimpy, when it starts going crazy and you're like, what the fuck do I do?
Well, my ultimate goal and my plan is, and I'm basing it off of ETH. I'm not really basing it off of Bitcoin, but if ETH was to hit 8,000, then I'm gonna take some profits. But I'm holding out for that.
You mean you won't be like doing like a little sell off, like a DCA out till then?
I think about that. That's not my plan or my goal, but I'm sure if ETH, once it gets over 5, I'll think about it a lot more. But yeah, I would like to ride it up to about 8, then start cutting a little off the top.
Nice.
Sounds like a great plan, brother.
Yeah. That's the thing, right? Till 8,000, I mean, if it goes quickly like how it did with XLM, it's gonna be amazing. But if it's gonna have a joyride up and down, that's gonna be like, fuck, I'll have to wear diapers and all and sit. Because these moves are gonna be violent, right?
Oh yeah, the violence will be here. Oh, I love the bull market, man. You can wake up early as fuck, and then you're tired by dinner time when you eat. Go to bed early. It's fucking nice.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
What happens in bear market? You don't sleep over. That's the time to sleep because you can't do a fuck about it.
Yeah, in bear markets, you don't have to wake up as early. You can and you can focus on other projects. You know what I mean? But I like waking up early, so for me it's good. But I'm not gonna wake up at 5:30 and just stare at charts that are crawling.
You have CRV, right? You own CRV?
Yeah, I own a nice little bag of it. You see Cadena, KDA?
I know.
Nice, right?
It's finally come to my price.
Damn.
That's the mistake I did. I sold last time, made some money and fucking bought again at the top only of all these $1 Cadena and all that.
Yeah, that's buying pretty high considering that it was at 40 cents.
True, but I mean, if you look at the larger picture, then I don't think they're bad buys, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't expect it to go below 80 or 75, you know. You have any coins in the red right now?
Yeah, I have a couple. Barely in the red. My PNG is in the red. That's a pretty big bag. And Moonwell, that's a little bit in the red, like 10%. For the most part, everything's in the green though, but there's a few in the red.
Last time in March, April, I mean this year, March, April, all these Dino coins that had not moved that much, man. The way they moved this side, like this time, while the injectives and all haven't done. I mean, they're still doing, but they're sitting pretty, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's strange how they planned this. No, okay, we'll take those guys up first, and then the Dinos, and then we'll. God knows what's next. All of them together.
It seems they always know how to move the crowd in one direction and then pull the rug and then send it in the opposite direction. Like they get everybody excited about meme coins and all the bullshit the first half of the cycle. Then they pull the rug on them and then put it all in blue chips right when everybody's thinking that blue chips suck, Dino coin's never gonna move. And then they pump it, get everybody to FOMO into them, and then the microcaps will probably run. At that point, everybody's always 2 steps behind the crowd at least.
Micro, you mean like 100 million and under, or 500 and under?
Yeah, like 1 billion and under, I think, is micro for this cycle.
But that 1 billion would start at what number, ranking wise?
That would probably be 60, 70. If I had to guess. I'll double check though. Maybe even higher, bro. But we're still really early. So 1 billion was, let's see here, hold on. Yeah, about that. 1 billion starts at about 94 right now. That's where the micros start. And then nano would be 100 and less. 100 billion and less. 100 million and less, I mean.
And below 10 million?
I don't even know, bro. That's like a
below
gamble.
10 million, let's call it matches.
Damn.
He loves those coins, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he loves the brand new shitters.
That's funny.
Look at the shitter on that critter.
Isaac, what do you think about Tailray?
What do I think about Sailor Jerry?
Tailray.
Oh, Tilray. Honestly, man, I don't think about it.
I bought $100 of it.
Did you really? This morning?
On paper money.
I've just been buying Gala.
Dude, even I've been buying Gala, but my price is still so high, man. It's like 40 fucking cents, man.
Oh, maybe we'll come up and get you.
It's at my price, I don't know. I mean, that's the thing, to try to be cute, sell it now, buy it at 35, 30. What if this shit runs to 80 the way, everything like this rocketed XLM or Doge or Cardano? It won't give you a chance, man. And that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, they're just gonna fly here.
I mean, there's possibility it could go down to 28, 25, whatever, but would I want to risk that or versus it going to 80 or 60 or even higher?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out with Gala. I'm looking at my first take profit at like 60 cents for heavy selling on it. We'll see.
What is the price right now? It's 60 cents or it's 4 cents?
No, Gala is 4 cents. Its all-time high was 82 or 84 area.
Oh yeah,
My
my
first
price
estimate.
is 4 cents. Sorry.
Nice.
Yeah,
Did you guys?
I
Did
have
you guys
much
get
higher
to talk
targets for
to?
Gala.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
think
Go
Gala
ahead.
is a lot.
Did you guys get to talk about crazy the super cycle at all theory and stuff last night? I had to dip out.
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it. Just the S curve and like adoption, and Static was showing some metrics.
Cool. Crypto is, Bitcoin with this halving and 4-year cycle thing. I mean, it is very, very strong cycle. So, what is a super cycle just accentuate? Is it going to extend the time duration of a cycle, or is it more of a level thing?
You don't know you're in a super cycle till you're in a super cycle, I was
Right.
just
It just
listening to somebody and they said every time, every bull run, it's the same narrative. Super cycle. This is super cycle. I mean, the conditions become such that people start saying that. So it's not.
Donnie is hilarious now, man. Just FOMO trading. It's so funny to see him doing that. You see that, Hurry?
What?
You see that with Donnie FOMO trading? This motherfucker was so against Sammy FOMO, and now he's just like, yeah, fuck it, I'm FOMOing.
Dude, at 30, 40K, he was not ready to FOMO.
Yeah, I got love for him, but that is funny as hell seeing him switch up like that.
But he had enough bags. So that
Yeah,
was
that's what I thought. Didn't he have enough bags, or did he get out early?
Good question.
I think a lot of people sold off in anticipation to catch a dip. If like Kamala won, they were hedging, sell up here for the inevitable pullback of Kamala dump, But then there's like a switch up, and Trump actually got it.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people were looking for a disaster to come through the war or something leading into the election, and that probably off-put a lot of people. Tough, man. It's psychological warfare these motherfuckers play, man. It's a dirty game. But hey, there's a reason why at the end of the cycle that there's only a handful of people that really had the conviction to stick around and make life-changing money. It's because it's not easy, man. People, they think about it in their head. They're like, man, if it was just as easy as you just bought it and just held it, then everybody'd be rich. But people don't realize how hard it is to go every day through all of the swings and motions and have conviction. It's much harder than what people think it is.
Dude, it is the hardest job in a way, man. It's like living on the edge in a way. I mean, especially if you're playing an all in with all the money you have kind of game.
Yeah, the more risk you have, the harder it's going to be. There are going to be a ton of people, though, looking for the dip the whole way up because they they convince themselves that they're not going to FOMO, and they convince themselves that there's going to be all these dips, and sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
You know, exactly opposite of the bear run. When we are in the bear market, we bought the top. We are, you know, it'll go back from here. Let me DCA over here. It'll go up. One more leg down. Let me DCA here. You know, did you buy the dip? That kind of shit.
Yep, people are making the same mistake that they made buying the top, just in reverse. They'll sell the bottom with 11% gain or whatever, and then they'll wait patiently for pullbacks. And then they either are faced with the decision and, you know, they watch the market rip and then they run back to it and FOMO back in, or they or they just sit on the sideline, I guess. I don't know. It's important though, making these things notable, because we act like it's an obvious thing and that it's like everybody knows, like, why are we even talking about it? But the odds are that most people are falling into that, man. And it's important to reiterate it, kind of to give a sense of reality.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing, right? That's what we've always been talking. I mean, knowing one thing is one thing, but application of that is another thing, man. And the application goes for a toss when the way the volatility comes in and, you know, everything happens at a quick pace.
Yep.
I was also reading about this, you know, how many coins versus what. I mean, if you're on fewer coins, that means you're extremely high risk and you are that kind of a player. If you want to avoid being high risk, you spread it out. And if you spread too thin, then you're a weak link.
Yeah, I think diversification is important, especially in such a growing space with so much opportunity. You should have exposure to every sector, just like if you were investing in the stock market. Now, if you only have $1,000 or $5,000, then things change. But if you have a good stack, you should have a little bit of everything and a lot of Bitcoin, ideally.
What do you see on Cardano in the short term? Since now you're a short-term trader too.
Just looks like consolidation right now, but it looks very strong and very bullish. It's probably $180 by Christmas. Is what I'm thinking. It might happen quickly.
Yeah, at least 160.
Yep.
I think DOGE will also break its all-time high by Christmas or before that.
I wouldn't be surprised if that shit happened over the fucking Thanksgiving break, dude. All the people talking about it and shit. Family members showing their Dogecoin bags to each other.
Yeah, imagine the happiness everybody who held on to it and like, oh wow, let's buy more.
Yep.
Got people on my Facebook right now. It's mixing football and Dogecoin. Talking about, yeah, fuck the football game, but to everybody else, make sure you invest in Dogecoin. Don't miss this.
That's wild to be saying that shit on Facebook. I would comment on that shit and be like, you a dumb motherfucker, man.
I'm not saying nothing to nobody. They can have fun, put as much as they want in it. But
Fucking
shit,
A.
I'm gonna watch it run. But it's something I've never seen. I've never seen none of these people on there talk about nothing. And now everybody's on there showing charts. Look at this. I wish I was in this. Just invest in Dogecoin then, 'cause that's next. And da da da. Yeah.
Damn. I don't see none of that shit on my Facebook. I grew up in PG County though, so the IQ isn't very high there.
Shit, I'm only
Yeah,
45 minutes south of there. You know, I'm
I
right in
know.
St. Mary's, and you know we got the same dumb shits down here. They are all the ones from up there came down here.
Fucking A, man.
but we're
I'm
not
a-
even in a
I'm a-
stage where we where people like are going to. I mean, this is the first step, I think, where people will start making money. All the people who come in.
Yeah, man. If you weren't here last cycle, and I know it sounds so condescending saying that, it's like when people say that, it seems like they're saying that they're better than you, but trust that I don't mean that. I'm just saying it's truly a thing that you have to experience. I think that's kind of where the misstep is too for a lot of people right now, is not being there in the early phases of last cycle. They just remember the euphoria at the top, so they just have that reminder of, you know, anything close to euphoria. They automatically think, oh, we're gonna dump, because we always do whenever a little bit of optimism comes into the market, right? Because all they saw was I was saying a little bit of this yesterday, like in the accumulation phase of the market, you have a lot of optimism that ends up getting that gets flushed out of the psychological aspect of the market, right? So you'll have like optimism, and then the move will get taken back. Optimism, then the move will get taken back. Optimism, then the move will get taken back. It's the nature of the
Yeah.
chart and accumulation, right? It's like
People-
barcoding, trading sideways.
People get stuck in their short-term conditioning. Short-term meaning like cycle, each phase of the cycle. They can't look at the foresight of, well, it's not going to stay this way forever, so I need to anticipate the change coming, you know, and play it before it's here and I have to react to it.
So, Crispy, tell me something. But did you expect it the way it moved, XLM? I mean,
No, I figured it would kind of go like with Dogecoin, like it usually does, but it just blew it out of the water, man. And I think
Yeah,
that's just because of how suppressed their last cycle was, because of the SEC and the lawsuit.
yeah, they're getting re whatever valued or re.
Exactly.
But imagine how much stress and emotion it saved you. Otherwise, if it had gone to 40 and
Oh
come
my
down
God,
to
man.
40 and then 30, and then you know what it does normally? You got saved so
Yeah.
much of emotional trauma, man.
So
But I'm
true,
sure
man.
you went through your own trauma
I feel
even
like
in
I
your.
Sorry, yeah. I feel like I can just kind of sit back and relax for a while. I already took 40 bands off the top.
Clap, clap, clap.
It's funny though, like thinking about that from a technical sense, like the nature of an accumulation market, right? Like when these things are at the bottom, you have people in here, even I'm sure, and all over the space that haven't been around as long as much, or as long, you know, as others. The nature of accumulation, though, just that drilling of just barcoding, you know, up a little bit, take it back, up a little bit, take it back. They get conditioned to that. So they think that every move is going to get taken back. And then bang, you get up out of there, out of accumulation. Those same people are looking for, oh, well, we take back every move. Where are we going? You know, we're going to take back at least X amount. And sometimes you just don't get it, man. And that's the market is designed to do that to people. It is very articulate, accurately and articulated to do that.
Yeah, and just when they turn extreme bullish is when it will do what they wanted like 2 months back.
Yep.
Like go down to 14. That was the funniest, man.
Yep. I mean, think about it though. The people that run to the markets usually are people that are looking for quick money, right? Even if it's the stock market, and nobody understands that the challenges come from a psychological standpoint more than anything. They think that the challenges are something completely different, but the most challenging thing is being able to handle the psychological turmoil and act appropriately.
But that Sheldon, the sniper, he's also expecting a pullback, man.
You said he's expecting a pullback?
He's been saying it for a while. He's selling all his
He's selling all the spot.
No, spot is never selling. He's selling in the. I mean, he's lowering his risk on futures because he expects because we move so violently up. He expects a pullback before we start again.
I mean, that makes sense. It's not, it's not crazy to think pullbacks are coming. I just think, like I said, the timing of them is really what's going to mess people up, and the way that they're rapidly and aggressively bought up. The nature of the market is changing. You're going from an accumulation phase into a bull phase. So it's just everything is going to be different, and I think a lot of people are going to be expecting a lot of the same. It's
I
not
mean,
going to be the nature of the market is not going to be what we've seen over the last year. It's going to be different.
I mean, he took his 250K futures account to 750, man, in like what, less than a month or 2 months, and he's like, now I'll wait for a proper dip so I can re-enter.
Oh yeah, if you just made $500,000, then yeah, that makes a lot of sense to chill out.
I mean, he's cracked it, man.
For sure. Yeah, he's a killer.
You seen his partner Ryan? He's bitching about the dinos moving.
I saw that. That's hilarious, man. He's like, I've been in the trenches in this space. I've never met anybody developing or working on XRP or Cardano.
Every coin he named, HBAR, XRP, Cardano, VChain, whatever, old ones.
It's funny. You saw him kind of get led away, like the masses did, led away from everything.
I mean, he's even saying that enjoy the run because this is where. One second.
It's wild because you start to see that a lot of people in this space, even the big names that have a lot of money, it's more than likely that they made their fortune just off of buying things very low and participating in a bull market. There wasn't much strategy to it whatsoever, other than buying low and selling high. You start seeing that a lot. Like, these people are human, they're not immortal. They don't, they're not without mistake.
Yeah, totally, man. I mean, if it's just that they've been around for longer, so they've probably, that's the thing. I mean, if you are making shit tons of money this cycle, next cycle you'll be making 10 times more money because you'll get so more, experience.
Yeah, and you're gonna lose money too, right? You're gonna make bad decisions. You're gonna not be in the right place at the right time all the time. Like, it's just par for the course.
But that's what he's suggesting. He's like, the people who left crypto are coming back. That's why you're seeing the Dino coins run, because that's what they remember. So, you enjoy this, and if you're stuck in it, get out of those at a, profit, and then wait for a dip to get into the suis of the world.
It sounds like to me he's just saying, I don't have any of those coins. I have these coins. So get out of those and get in these.
No, yeah, I guess, but he's saying it from the point of view like Solana was the new one last cycle type, right? So get into the ones that are more, I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, buy cheaper stuff to have bigger gains, but also that adds more risk too. I think what he's doing is just pumping his own bags because he has a massive following. All of these guys are market makers in their own right.
Yeah, true.
Which I don't blame him for. I mean, you have the platform. It's yours. It's your business. Do what you please with it. But there is judgment.
Yeah, but it's the same way. I mean, that's the same principle Bloomberg was founded on, man. All the analysts on any channel.
Yep.
It's the same.
Yep. It's all fair game. That's part of a fair, free market. Rain, this is a little bit off topic, but I just wanted to let you know that you are fucking good looking. You know that?
Well, how do you know? Where are you seeing me?
I'm looking through your computer camera right now. I'm not gonna lie, I have a little bit of intel.
Not as good looking as you, bro. I'm double your age.
No,
Oh wait,
you Indian motherfuckers though live forever, and y'all motherfuckers don't wrinkle till you're like 90.
my mom is 84.
Yeah, she probably looks like she's 60.
No, she looks like she's 84.
Damn.
Are you fucking googling me, motherfucker?
Am I what?
Where did that thing come from suddenly from nowhere? Are you horny or something?
Oh, I might be. You know me, I'm always ready to make babies.
Oh,
If there's one thing I do not lack, it's the ability to get a good fucking in, right, Chris?
how old is Jasper now? 2 years? 3 years? 2 years.
He'll be 3 in March.
So ready for the fourth one now.
Oh, my wife, dude.
That's right, Tom.
She's a schemer. She's a schemer for babies.
Do I smell Ethereum getting ready to go here, guys?
Do you smell a little bit of Ethereum? Yes. I smell it too.
Smell it.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You know what you should name the baby, the fourth one? Since it's
What's
the
that?
fourth bull run.
Bull run. I'm gonna have this
Let's go.
bitch jumping in the mornings in here. I'm gonna be up at like 5:30. I'm gonna have, once this shit is really getting crazy, I'm gonna have it buzzing in here. Cause y'all motherfuckers are sleepy as hell till about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Gotta wake y'all motherfuckers up. It's bull market season.
Hey, I just looked at and I didn't even realize it was this fucking high as fucking Tesla, bro. I sold Tesla at 170. I had 5 of them bitches.
Isn't that crazy?
I had no idea it was fucking 350. Yo. No idea.
Yeah, as soon as Elon got that nod from Trump, it started moving. It's funny, man, the way that the news kind of wraps itself around the chart.
Mm-mm-mm.
Look at SMCI too. This morning, I think you hit 37. That thing's running too.
Well, I read the last time that SMCI was getting delisted that it ended up running 2,900%.
Yeah, it got delisted before, or had a threat to get delisted.
I think it's been delisted like 5 times.
What?
I think it's been delisted before.
That's crazy, bro. I didn't know that.
I believe so. In fact, you definitely have to fact check me.
You're good. Yeah, no worries. Man, I gotta do so much work in my bathroom, but I've been fucking procrastinating. I've got a lot of shit done. It's just a complete remodel, but dude, it's like this shit never ends. And then I got a whole another ass bathroom to do afterwards. So it's like, this shit ain't never gonna end, cuz.
Hey, you're making decent money now, man. Just hire somebody to do it for you while you make money on futures here.
I could, but to me, that's just a waste of money when I'm capable of doing it myself, man.
Yeah, but you can make more money by spending your time on the computer versus in the bathroom, right?
Maybe, but I also like doing it too. I don't know why. I mean, I like doing things the way I want them to be done. You know what I mean? When you hire somebody, you got to trust them to do it right, and then you got to pay them. And yeah, I mean, it's a headache in itself too. But it's definitely the better option to pay somebody. That way you could just continue doing what you got to do. I'm just too much of a do-it-yourselfer, man.
So in 2018, they got delisted for the same reasons that they were going to get delisted this time. But they did get delisted in 2018, and they came back to the market in 2020. So that's when they first
hilarious.
talked about it. So that must be the move that they were talking about from 2018, I guess.
That's fucking hilarious, dude. I love that. So they're scamming it up again. Let's go, SMCI. I'm running the scam with you.
Yeah, the low was it dropped to 85 cents right before it jumped into the stock market in 2020.
Unbelievable. It's like a fucking altcoin, man. It's crazy. That thing has behaved exactly like an altcoin, but even worse, it had a tremendous fucking fall right in the middle of a bull market, which altcoins don't even really do, unless you're Luna at the end of a bull market.
Well, that's because they had that scare that was gonna get delisted, so that bitch dropped from the top. I think that's when the scare started.
I bet you it was a controlled narrative thing, man. I
Oh
know
yeah,
nobody want.
I read it was. I read it was.
Yeah, I mean they got it's crazy what they do, man. We'll leave it at that because it could turn into a conspiracy. Clive will be in here calling me a conspiracy theorist, but it's just too ironic, the technicals, man. Like when it was near the top, me and a couple other people in here were like, this looks like it could be topping out here. This looks like a bubble, and it's just fascinating.
It was. And then when even that Friday when I bought, that Friday before that they were supposed to get delisted, there was so much word on Twitter saying that this was a hoax. I mean, it was all FUD just to bring the price down.
That's fucking hilarious. You know what I saw? Because I follow a bunch of stock groups and shit on Twitter too, but people would post about SMCI and you had retail investors in there like mad as a motherfucker. They were like, just delist this piece of shit. All it does is go down. I'm like, oh my goodness, dude. I'm like, I'm buying the fuck out of this.
Right. It was funny because I bought some at 17. Well, I bought that at $17. I bought a little bit.
Hi, Dirty.
That's a good buy.
Yeah, that's just been sold.
I got mine. My average is 21.50. I got a nice amount of shares. I'm loving this.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
What up?
Dirty, you done shitting?
I don't shit. I mean poop. I poop. You poop.
Sounds like I want coffee.
We all poop.
I'm up 5.3%.
It's a bull run, baby.
It looks like time to eat my run today. $9,000 market cap.
You said 1,000?
No. Shit, up 5%. 9,000. We're at like 9,300. I'm sorry. 9,300. Well, 9,000 market cap. And I have a feeling I know who had the big bag. But now he don't have the big bag. Because I have the big bag.
the bag is secured.
But what I have noticed about it is I feel like people been coming in, sniping like $4 or $5. Because they buy and they sell immediately. And it looks like they gain 0.001. So it's like a $4 snipe or some shit.
Man, we got to get some for $1,000 snipes.
So I guess
just sent me Robinhood Legends link.
Yeah, what's his name was Boss? I think Boss was speaking about that yesterday.
Yeah, somebody was.
Yeah, that was me, and it was suggested that I look into that, and I did, and you can't trade crypto. Only for stocks.
For what, Weeble?
No, Robinhood Legend.
Robinhood Legend.
Only supports stocks.
What are you going to do? You doing Gemini?
Yeah, but you want to fucking laugh. I went to go upload my driver's license, and I got an email saying your driver's license is expired, and I looked at my fucking driver's license. It's been expired a couple of months.
Yo, my shit, that did the same shit last week.
I'm like, what the fuck? You know, because your driver's license in New York is good for like, I don't even know, like feels like a decade, like 5 years, 10 years.
8 years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah, I just turned 44 on September 12th, and I didn't realize my shit was expired, and I was down in fucking I went down to Arkansas to a casino, and they told me. And then when I try to fucking do my crypto transfer, it asked me for the picture, and I forgot all about it. I took the picture, and it said the same shit.
Yep.
But I'll tell you what, I ain't been in MVA in 8 years, and that shit completely changed. Like, when I went there 8 years ago, you had to walk in and then sit and take a number and fucking wait till like 347. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Now it's like you make an appointment. Yeah. Yep. I was in and out that bitch. I was like, damn.
Yeah, they revamped that whole shit, and it's way better now. I remember that too when it was really slow and bad.
Bro, you would sit there for like 4 hours at least, and it'd be fucking packed.
Yep, that shit sucked, dude.
Well, I see that looks like Bitcoin's moving up and XLM is moving down.
Yeah, speaking of which, if you look at my chart, that's my play for the day. I just put in buy orders.
You missed all day. You were gone. You missed all day yesterday, brother.
Yeah, after I went to bed is when I went back up.
That XLM yesterday was playing with our emotions.
No, I was in here all day yesterday.
No, I'm talking to Dirty.
Oh.
Like, yesterday was a cool day this night. That shit was making like 7-cent like differences.
It was swinging very, very aggressively all day.
I'm expecting this 15-minute RSI to start plummeting through the 30 line. I got buy orders 48 through about 44 on XLM.
Nice.
Hopefully they get bought up, and then I want to see it bounce.
Did you just pull your order last night and said fucking just repositioned?
Yeah, I don't want. If I'm gonna do intraday trading, I don't want to go to bed with any open positions.
Yeah. I pulled mine too last night. I pulled mine like because I ended up averaging out to like 51 after I bought that early one. So then I think I got out like 53 cents or some shit. And what platform are you traded on? Crazy.
I use a few different ones. I use XT for futures. I use DOX for futures as well, and I use TD Ameritrade, which is now Schwab Thinkorswim, and I use Coinbase. I use Kraken. I use basically any centralized exchange I'll use if I need it. You know, if there's something on there I need, but mainly Coinbase and
What about for your leverage?
that would be XT and DOEX, DOEX. I used to use Bybit, and then I was on BingX, but they both require KYC, so I had to switch it up.
And the XT that's his own wallet.
Yeah, yep. You have your own account on there that gives you a crypto wallet where you can send and receive and all that.
Just like Robinhood, basically, but you have the leverages and shit.
Yeah, it's a lot like Robinhood in a lot of ways, but there's a lot more advanced tools on it. Like Robinhood is very vanilla. You know, you buy, sell, stuff like that. But on these futures platforms, there's a lot more depth and a lot more tools to use.
Right. Hey, Dirty, yesterday I went through and looked at my DOGE transactions. Brother, I posted like maybe 7 transactions. I had like over 50 transactions for over 15K, bro. I was looking at some of the shit I was doing when I was making all that goddamn money. I'm like, God damn. And then I was like looking at it was like cashing out 3,000 Doge for $15,000. Shit like that. Yeah, that shit was crazy. It was like I had sales just set at every fucking penny, it seemed like. That's why I can't wait till it happens again.
I just jumped in WIF, WIF. Oh, wow.
Good.
Look, Israel and Lebanon have agreed to the terms of an agreement to end the Israel-Hezbollah conflict.
Goddamn Trump.
Fucking A. Let me put this in general.
That
I'm
motherfucker
long.
said he was going to do it, and he did it crazy.
Fucking A, man. I don't know why they sleep on him. I don't know why they sleep on my boy. That's all right, though. They'll see. Sometimes you got to just see to believe.
Sometimes it takes a dickhead for people to listen to him.
Yep, basically.
Yeah, I don't know too many CFOs that's not like has that asshole characteristic. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have it to be super duper duper successful.
Yep.
The timing is interesting on that. You know, they took out all the head leadership. Trump gets in, and now you got a deal.
Yep. The timing is always the most amazing part, in my opinion. It's always the most fascinating part.
Clive.
Man, it's funny as hell having 2 accounts, like 2 futures accounts, because I like compete with, I compete with each one, growing the account, like which one I could get to grow quicker. It's fun, man.
Fuck yeah.
Right. It puts a little bit more hunger into, you know what I'm saying, into
Yeah.
making this successful.
Yep, competition, baby. That's what I'm fueled off of. I'm hoping my son sleeps in for a little bit longer because this little motherfucker likes to wake up and rip shit apart. But it's been peaceful, man. That's why I love waking up early. Nobody's awake. My girls go to school and it's just quiet. It's beautiful.
Attaboy.
And your old lady?
She takes them to school and she goes to the gym. And then when she gets back, then I go to the gym or I'll run. We got a good little system. She runs
I
a
would say,
business
are you
from
the
the
one
house.
that cold plunges crazy in the morning?
Yeah, I was. I need to get it. It's taken down right now because I couldn't use it in the summer, but I need to put it up. I have to build like a paver platform in my backyard where I'm going to set it up hopefully soon. But yeah, I'd love to get back to that.
You seen the ones that they have now? That's like the portable ones?
Yeah. All I have is a cheap one, bro. I bought it off fucking Temu. It was like $40.
Yeah, I seen one for like I think around that price, maybe like $80, but it's like a portable one, a good one that you just,
It works.
I've been thinking about it, man. They say it's so fucking good for you though, bro.
It's hard, bro. Like it is good for you and it makes you feel really relaxed, but it's hard. Like I never thought it would be as difficult as it was. Like when you get in that motherfucker just to get over a minute, it's like crazy difficult, but it's good. I recommend it.
Yeah, but your whole day is like fucking set after that.
Yeah, you feel good as a bitch. It like for me it calms me down a lot. Like it brings my stress levels down.
I just read that Michael Saylor just bought 55,000 Bitcoins at 97.
Yep, 5.4 billion this morning. He's a fucking savage.
He's a monster, bro.
Dude is a savage.
Yes, he
Oh my
is.
god.
He was teasing people all weekend about it too on Twitter. He was like, somebody should buy 55,000 Bitcoins on Monday morning.
He just buys anywhere, yo. He really believes this shit, yo. Like he knows what's going down, bro.
Yo, can that motherfucker get one dude with an RSI in his building, please? Like,
oh, he don't give a fuck, man.
No.
If you're gonna DCA like that, at least just God dang it, man.
Dude, he's so rich though. He doesn't give a fuck.
I know, but dude, if he just looked at a goddamn daily or 4-hour RSI, his buys wouldn't be so horrid. Oh my god, they're bad.
Yeah, he's got some bad ones and he's got some good ones. I think he just buys no matter what the price is.
He don't give a fuck.
Dude, the only good ones that he's got is because he bought it years ago. He buys, dude. He sucks, dude.
You know what he's doing though, right? Everything he's doing is very strategic though.
Oh,
he's
I know.
buying with free money.
No. He's the Giga Chad. He's a Giga Chad. He's gonna be the richest man in history.
He's unreal.
All of that, yes. But my guy, the freaking entries are dog shit.
Yeah. Some of them are really bad.
His average, I believe, is less than 50, and he believes it's going to 13 million a coin. So, I mean, if you think something's going to 13 million a coin, you're not penny pinching at all. You're not worried about it.
You know, it was like me with Ondo. I was throwing Ondo when it was all the way up at 125. I even bought it all the way down at 50 cents, but I was buying that shit anywhere, and I didn't give a fuck. Because I believe in that coin a lot. And I mean, same thing with Doge. I was buying Doge fucking everywhere, bro.
You guys, I know, I get it.
But
I know he's got a multi-cycle view. He's got a generational view of this thing, like all of that. I understand. I get it, but still, it doesn't justify the freaking buys to me. I don't care.
No, you're right.
HP 65. Write it down. Because your memory's fucking horrible.
Say that again?
I told you, look at that. It's like a goddamn goldfish.
Because you came in a little. All I heard was 65. That's all I heard.
Well, there you go. That's all you need to know. What kind
About
of printer is it?
Oh, you gotta say about the printer. You can't just say a number and say, better remember. Actually, yo, text this shit to me, yo.
What I
don't know
literally see? Goddamn goldfish. A motherfucker swim around tank one time, he forget.
Damn.
I have Dogecoin. Didn't forget about Dogecoin.
Yo, that's why he don't sell. Because he goes, takes a rotation around the damn tank and he forgets to sell.
He forgot he bought it. He's like, fuck it, buy more.
Nah, he forget right. He's just like, hey, fuck it, I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Let's go.
When I make $40 million next year.
Yeah, we'll
You
buy
gotta,
more
you
cars.
gotta you gotta go up to your big bro or your I don't even know if he's your big bro. Your brother though, and just make it rain on him with the Doge profits.
He's in here with us, brother.
I know, that's what I'm talking about. Just throw stacks on his ass. That'd be funny.
I'm already swimming in the money like Scrooge.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah,
already heard.
your fucking FanDuel shit. Jesus.
Y'all could throw stacks at each other like you're at the strip club.
That's awesome. Morning, gentlemen.
Listen,
Morning, Coley.
Coley. Damn, we synchronized, brother. But we're crazy. We're total opposite ends of the system completely.
That's funny.
Dirty's cheap as hell. I don't even give a fuck what I spend.
Which one's the older brother?
Dirty.
Dirty.
Oh shit, okay.
What up?
Yeah.
Good morning.
It's me. It's not dirty.
Yo, I can't believe you guys' voices are so similar too. I imagine both of you all as you know the bad guy from Three Ninjas. Do you remember that shit?